With over 5 seasons of content, Steven Universe has been filled with plenty of questions and mysteries over the years. While we have some answers, there are several dark secrets Cartoon Network keeps hidden from their audiences and wishes no Steven Universe fan would discover. Watch to see all of these secrets, including some big revelations about the future of the show. Before you watch, click subscribe. You'll join our notification squad and be the first to know of new ScreenRant content.
But we're doing just fine. Everything's gonna be A-okay.
Steven slims down. Steven Universe does not look like your typical hero, and it was intended to be this way. While shows like Teen Titans Go and movies like The Avengers Infinity War feature fit and muscular heroes, Steven Universe goes against the grain by showcasing a young boy who is slightly overweight and enjoys his fair share of junk food. Even though Steven is a little on the chubby side, behind the scenes the character must have gone through a little bit of body shaming. Over the years, you slowly see Steven's character slim down. Sure, he still has a round face, but his body is definitely thinner than it once was. In some of the first season episodes, you watch Steven take off his shirt to reveal a larger body, and some fat rolls in some cases. These same designs are not used. The reason for Steven slimming down has never been explained, and it's not like his diet has changed in any way. Steven continues to pound down the junk food. There was obviously some type of creative decision to design Steven with a slightly thinner frame. Hopefully, the changes are subtle enough so the same message can come across. Anyone can be a hero, even a chubby young boy with a lot of hope and bravery.
Oh, sorry guys. I guess cat fingers don't function well as fingers.
Low ratings and poor schedules. Steven Universe has been a big hit for Cartoon Network. After success of Adventure Time and the work Rebecca Sugar did on the show, she was granted the ability to go and create Steven Universe. The short episodes, connected plots, and catchy songs all tapped into the youth of America and provided them with a new show to obsess over. The obsession lasted long and gave Cartoon Network some great ratings. With the first 3 seasons, there were times when the show was reaching over 2 million viewers on their first airing. Well, things have only gone downhill from there. Season 4 began a downhill spiral for the show's ratings, and Cartoon Network probably doesn't want to admit fault for these rating lows. In the 5th season, there were numerous episodes where the ratings were under 500,000 viewers. One of the biggest reasons for their ratings drop was Cartoon Network's poor scheduling tactics. The network would often surprise fans with new episodes, but without enough notice, so no one would ever see them properly. Another factor was the growth of the Cartoon Network app. Through the app, children could stream all the new episodes they wanted, but those streams would not be counted as part of the ratings.
What? My gem!
Quick! Try and summon your weapon!
Steven's gem. While most gems have the ability to transform or go into different shapes, Steven is pretty much stuck the way he is, unless he forms into some type of fusion. He has the unique nature of being a half gem and a half human hybrid, which creates a lot of different rules for his life. One of the dark secrets the show refuses to tell viewers or showcase in the show is the removal of Steven's gem. Much like Vision's Power Stone in the Avengers Infinity War, Steven's gem is the representation of his life and is what keeps him alive for all this time. The removal of the gem is not like other gems in the series. It will ultimately result in his death. But why doesn't the show talk about this fact more? Why doesn't Steven do more to protect the gem? Well, many theories point out that the end of the series could feature the ultimate removal of the gem, and Steven's death in a heroic way. It would be a tragic way to end the series, but a fitting one if he gets to save the day in the end. The closest we've ever come to seeing the gem removed is in the flashback episode, 3 Gems and a Baby, but Pearl stops just short of pulling it out.
I'll never know a star that shines as bright as you.
A sibling relationship. By now, many fans know Steven Universe creator Rebecca Sugar based the character of Steven off of her own brother, also named Steven. Along with the main character, the locations and stories are similar to their childhood growing up. Drawing a lot of personal influence is common for an animated series, but Rebecca Sugar also draws influence from herself. While a lot of focus is placed on who Steven is based off of, you can look at the gems to see Rebecca's own influence. Steven's relationship with Pearl, Garnet, and Amethyst are representative of her own sibling relationship with Steven in real life while growing up. There's a protective side, a competitive side, and an angry side, which all come out at different times. Every sibling relationship is different and goes through all different stages, as can be be seen by the Gems. For younger viewers, they may be in peak sibling rivalry mode and do not want to think about relating to the show as a way to bond with their brother or sister, but there are a lot of lessons along the way children could learn from the characters and morals represented. Steven's relationship with the Gems may be filled with magic and mayhem, but they are all grounded in the true human emotions anyone could relate to.
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
The Gems' hiding secret. For 5 seasons, the Gems have always stuck by Steven's side and gone through a lot with the character. Through the show, we've learned tidbits of information about their past, but not been revealed anything. What could they be hiding? In most cases, the Gems are hiding some secrets about evil intentions and ultimately going up against the humans on Earth. Sure, the Gems have waged war against the Diamonds for numerous years, but their ultimate goal is never to protect humans. Protection is just a part of the plan. The real truth involves the Gems building a future for themselves, whether humans get sacrificed or not. The Gems have showcased plans for taking over Earth with their own colonies and designs. These designs would result in the end of human life as we know it. Ultimately, the Gems may stand by Steven's side, but more of their evil intentions and shady pasts may get revealed in the future. Maybe the Diamond Authority was onto something, as they fought to stop rebellions and prevent the Gems from becoming too powerful. A Gem with too much power is too powerful for their own good. It would be devastating to see Gems ultimately turn on Steven, but there are definitely some pretty big secrets they've been keeping all these years.
I had a magical growth spurt just now. Cool, right?
Steven Universe Comics. When a TV show like Steven Universe is a big success, Cartoon Network will try to milk it as much as possible. The show has been released in digital formats, has a large collection of merchandise, an official soundtrack, and a number of game releases. Among all the swag from the show is the official Steven Universe comic book. Continuing the adventures of a show or movie through a comic book is a great tradition, but the Steven Universe comics are not much more than pretty art to glance over. Because the show features connected plots and details extended out over a season, the comic book series does not get into much detail or expand on the plot in an interesting way. The pages of Steven Universe comics feel like fluff and filler. While the art is great, there is a lot left to be desired in the form of story. Hopefully, once the television show wraps production, more comic book releases can expand on the content in a better way. In the meantime, if you do decide to purchase issues of Steven Universe comic books, use the covers to make some great display art for your home, office, or bedroom.
Just go make people eat fries.
FRYBO attack. One of the earliest episodes of Steven Universe captured the attention of viewers for all the wrong reasons. While the 5th episode of Season 1 serves as a great way to attract viewers, ultimately, the episode was more about shock factor than delivering plot and story elements. And yes, we're all talking about the creation of FRYBO. When Steven gets a hold of a gem shard, he decides to insert it into a fast food mascot known as FRYBO. The result is an inspired Five Nights at Freddy attack scene where FRYBO violently attacks people and shoves fries down their throat. When Pearl throws her spear into the eye of FRYBO, clearly the massive amount of leaking ketchup is supposed to represent blood. As if the crazy violence wasn't enough, Steven decides the only way to defeat FRYBO is by stripping naked and placing gem shards in his various pieces of clothing. The animation stunt worked as a great way to get viewers, but this episode is something Cartoon Network would probably rather keep in their vault. Sure, it would fit great in the Adult Swim lineup, but probably not the most ideal content for after-school programming blocks. Still, without FRYBO, Steven Universe may not have caught the attention of so many viewers so early on. Anime influence. The unique plots, stories, and designs featured in Steven Universe offer a lot of originality on the show, but it's clear Rebecca Sugar and the rest of her crew have drawn influence from several different types of anime. Both through plot points and style, the show has often crafted scenes which vary from very nice homages to full-on recreations of the original animated works. Obviously, the show is showcasing fandom rather than copying, but keeping these references hidden among episodes will help prevent any accusations of plagiarism or blatant copying. Over 5 seasons, there have been many examples to look at. When Garnet goes up against her water clone, the fury of punches the two throw at each other is a direct scene taken from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The episode, Lion 3 Straight to Video, features a video clip that is a shot-for-shot homage to the classic anime Cowboy Bebop. In the episode Jailbreak, Jasper uses a gem destabilizer and does an almost identical pose like Sailor Moon. Many young children may not get these references and see all of the content in Steven Universe as completely original. Hopefully, the whole point of these references is for children to expand and explore their library of great anime content with these references. Destroying Earth. With so many interesting characters, songs, and plot elements, it's easy to stay focused on the foreground of any Steven Universe episode. Look a little closer at the details, and you will discover at how much work and effort goes into the creating the scenery and backgrounds on the show. The highly detailed art is impressive, and the release of Steven Universe Art and Origins displays those backgrounds in even more vivid detail. Look closely at the buildings and life to see a secret the show keeps from viewers. Earth is slowly dying. Small details are placed into the colorful palettes detailing the slow destruction of Earth. There are dead trees, old buildings, and various signs of how the gems and diamonds have taken over. Does this mean the gems and diamonds are more powerful than Mother Nature? The next time you watch an episode, look closely at the backgrounds to see details you may have missed the first time around. The backgrounds could be representative of planet Earth and their vision for the future. The show focuses a lot of themes on depression and grief, and the decay and destruction of Earth is just another aspect of those themes.
I am myself, and I'm sick of being split up!
Nicki Minaj's secret voice. Shows like The Simpsons, Family Guy, and Scooby-Doo have been using guest voices for years. When a guest voice did appear on these shows, they were often promoted and hyped up in the weeks leading up to the episode debut. This was not the case for Steven Universe and their very special guest star, Nicki Minaj. The famous rapper lent her voice to the character of Sugilite. Sugilite has appeared in 2 episodes and is a fusion of both Garnet and Amethyst together. Nicki's surprising role was never promoted, and fans were shocked to see her name appear in the credits. The surprise appearance of Nicki has been one of the biggest secrets on the show, and no one has never explained why she chose to appear way back in 2014. Maybe she was a big fan of the show, or wanted to expand on her voice work. It's been nearly 4 years since Minaj voiced a character on Steven Universe, and time will only tell if she returns to the role. If she does, Rebecca Sugar will probably keep it a secret once again.
Mom was Pink Diamond.
Wow, there you have it. What Steven Universe secret is the darkest? Are there any dark secrets we missed? What do you think will happen to the future of Steven Universe? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to ScreenRant on YouTube so you can stay up to date with our awesome videos. Thanks for watching.